Hello and welcome to your vocal workout. This is an extract from the Vocal Arts Workbook developed by David Carey and Rebecca Clark Carey. I would like to extend my thanks to them who has put the efforts and time into developing this content, which ultimately will benefit all the students and people who is working on their voices. To begin, please make sure that you do have space to work in, a yoga mat, and also yourself in comfortable clothing. Let's begin. First, begin on the floor, lying in semi-supine, and connect to your breath. Let your breath deepen, and then focus particularly on the movement of your ribs. Place your hands on the sides of your ribs so that you become aware of the lateral widening of your rib cage as you breathe in. Encourage this sideways movement on each in-breath by thinking, ribs widen. On the out-breath, begin by releasing a steady, sustained shh sound for a mental count of 10. Repeat, and then produce an easy, sustained sound for a mental count of 12. Now produce a clear, sustained zzz sound for a mental count of 12. Repeat, aiming to keep the sound at a steady intensity for its whole length. Now bring your lips gently together to create a hum on your next out breath. Monitor how long you can sustain the sound. As you do so, imagine there is an ah vowel waiting behind the hum. Let your tongue rest on the floor of your mouth. Feel the tip of your tongue resting against the back of the lower front teeth. Let your jaw soften, creating space between your back molars, and think of lifting the soft palate away from the back of the tongue. On your next out breath, establish the hum in this way and then let the jaw drop open to release the ah vowel. Then do the same with the vowels oo and e. Aim to maintain all of these vowels for a mental count of 12. If you find yourself running out of breath before that, don't worry, just keep exercising regularly and the muscles will respond. If you can sustain for longer than 12, keep up the good work. Number 2. Still on the floor in semi-supine, focus your attention on your abdominal muscles as they respond to the movement of your diaphragm. Place your hands on your stomach. Notice how your hands rise as you breathe in and lower as you breathe out. Encourage your abdominal muscles to release as you breathe in and to engage as you breathe out. Place the impulse for breathing in this action of the abdominal muscles. Now on the out-breath, produce a sustained shh sound with a steady engagement of the abdominal muscles throughout. Repeat, but this time complete the sound with a ch and feel the added contraction of the abdominal muscles supporting this sound. Build on this sense of abdominal support by producing a long f sound, feeling the engagement of the abdominal muscles, sending the air to where the sound is made at the teeth and lip. Do the same on a long v sound, feeling the vibration air focused on your teeth and lip. Now use the engagement of the abdominal muscles to touch off a short, easy ha sound. Think of it as a little dart of sound going up to the ceiling. Ha. Ha. Now maintain the support of the abdominal muscles and repeat after me. Ha. Ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha hum. Ha 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 hum. Hey. Hey. Hey hey hey. Hey hey hey. Hey ay 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 ay. Hey ay ay ay. Ha. Ha. Number 3. Now bring yourself up onto all fours. Do this lovingly and gracefully. In this position, think of your back lengthening and widening as you breathe. Focus on the movement of the ribs again, but think particularly of them widening in your back as you breathe in. If you find it difficult to be aware of this movement, try lowering yourself into a prayer position for a while, as this can create a greater sensation of the ribs opening across the back. Release your out-breath on a hum, imagining an R vowel waiting behind it. Repeat and open the jaw to release the R vowel, thinking of sending the sound into the floor. And now repeat, then do the same with the vowels oo and e. Now focus your attention on your abdominal muscles. Think of engaging the muscles to lift your stomach up towards your spine as you breathe out. And then release the muscles to allow the stomach to drop towards the floor as you breathe in. You might be familiar with this movement that is also known as the cat-cow. Release your out-breath on a shh sound. Repeat now, but this time complete the sound with a ch and feel the added contraction of the abdominal muscles supporting this sound. Build on this sense of support by producing a long f sound. Repeat, but this time complete the sound with a v. Feel the added contraction of the abdominal muscles supporting this sound. Do the same with a hey sound, but give yourself an imaginative impulse. For example, calling to a friend across the street. Hey! 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 Then do the same with a hi sound, like greeting a friend you haven't seen for a while. Hi! 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 Now, sit well forward in the chair, so that there is space between your back and the chair. The chair should be of a height where you can sit comfortably upright, feet flat on the floor, and thighs parallel with the floor. In this position, think of your back lengthening and widening as you breathe. Think of your neck being free, not fixed, and your head facing forwards with the top of your head parallel with the ceiling. Focus again on the movement of the ribs, and feel them widening out to the sides from the spine as you breathe in. Encourage this sideways movement on each in-breath by thinking, ribs widen. Release your out-breath on a hum. Imagine an ah vowel waiting behind it. Repeat and open the jaw to release the ah vowel, thinking of sending the sound across the room. Now focus your attention on your abdominal muscles. Think of engaging the muscles to bring your stomach towards your spine as you breathe out, and then release the muscles to allow the stomach to move out as you breathe in. Release your out-breath on a shh sound. Repeat, but this time complete the sound with a ch and feel the added contraction of the abdominal muscles supporting the sound. Now combine your awareness of the ribs and the abdominal muscles. Allow the ribs to widen and the abdominal muscles to release as you breathe in. Release your out-breath on a hum. Imagine an ah vowel waiting behind it. Feel your abdominal muscles actively engaged to support the sound. Repeat and open the jaw to release the ah vowel, thinking of sending the sound across the room. Repeat several times, focusing on the ah vowel. Let your tongue rest on the floor of your mouth. Feel the tip of your tongue resting against the back of the lower front teeth. Let your jaw soften, creating space between your back molars, and think of lifting the soft palate away from the back of the tongue to create space in the back of the mouth. Repeat with the vowel sounds A and O, feeling the space in the back of your mouth. Continuing to use a supported breath, now begin to work your pitch range by sirening on a pitch glide, using first an NG sound such as and then on ah. Number 5. Stand up and continue to sound on ah while shaking out, swinging your arms and sirening through your range. Now stand easy. Think of your back lengthening and widening as you breathe. Think of your neck being free, not fixed, and your head facing forwards with the top of your head parallel with the ceiling. Now combine your awareness of the ribs and the abdominal muscles again. Allow the ribs to widen and the abdominal muscles to release as you breathe in. Release your out-breath on a hum, imagining an ah vowel waiting behind it. Feel your abdominal muscles actively engaged to support this sound. Repeat and open the jaw to release the ah vowel, thinking of sending the sound across the room. Repeat several times, focusing on the ah vowel. Let your tongue rest in the floor of your mouth. Feel the tip of your tongue resting against the back of the lower front teeth. Let your jaw soften, creating space between your back molars, and think of lifting the soft palate away from the back of the tongue to create space in the back of the mouth. And now repeat with the vowel sounds oo, o, aw, ah, I, e. Pause the recording if you like, so you can release your breath into these new vowel sounds. Complete this workout with the following work on the articulators. Enjoy a full open mouth yawn, and then scrunch the face up and release. Repeat several times to waken up the muscles in the face. Do this as many times as you need. Massage the muscles of the jaw to encourage it to open fully. Massage the muscles around the lips. Now blow your lips out on a brrr sound, like the shivering sound we make when we're cold. Then glide the sound through your pitch range. Your nose might get a little bit itchy here, or the top of your lip, but that's all okay. Now stick your tongue out and point it and flatten it several times. Anchor the tip of your tongue behind your lower front teeth. Then stretch the body of your tongue forwards into a hump over the lower front teeth. Then release it back into your mouth. Do this several times, making a la 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 sound as the tongue moves forwards and back. Glide the sound through your pitch range. These exercises have helped to release tension from the jaw, lips, and tongue. Maintain this sense of release as you exercise the articulatory muscles on the following sound sequence. Ba 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 pa 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 ma 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 da 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 ta 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 na 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 ga 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 ka 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 nga 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 nga. Play with your pitch range on these sequences, and instead of ah at the end of each sequence, try substituting other vowel sounds. Let your body be free and keep your neck and jaw relaxed. Ba 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 ma 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 me ma 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 me da 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 ta 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 na 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 ga 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 k k k k k k k k k k k k k nga 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 nga. Congratulations, you have made it to the end of this vocal workout. Now that you're all warmed up, it is the perfect opportunity for you to take it into a script or a text that you're working on for a meeting, interview, or performance. Good luck!